Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to the Lindsay Anderson Show. Today, we're talking about the fall sales surge, three crucial steps to take now in order to prepare for the fall. That's what we're talking about. We have lots of questions that were submitted. Thank you to everybody who submitted a question. So glad everybody is here. Hey, so nice to see you. Today is new because I am also streaming on LinkedIn. LinkedIn has really upped their game lately. Do I have any other LinkedIn fans here? Hey, thank you guys for all the likes. Love to see you guys. Kathy, nice to see you. Samantha, nice to see you. Andy, nice to see you. So great to see everybody. LinkedIn, this isn't really part of the process. I mean, it can be today's topic, but LinkedIn, at the feed is looking a lot more like Facebook, meaning like you have your page and you have your personal profile and the contacts you can make on LinkedIn, and the content out there is so good. You can really reach a high level client out there on LinkedIn. It's very exciting. The ads, because hey everybody, so nice to see you guys. Love to see you. Tell me what you do right there in the comments. We all want to know, what is your expertise? Put it in the comments. What kind of experts do I have here? But LinkedIn, their ads game is even really amazing. Back in the day, it was really hard to get high quality leads from LinkedIn at a reasonable cost. And it's a really great place to also run ads. So LinkedIn is where it's at. We are live streaming on LinkedIn today, as well as Facebook and YouTube and Instagram. Love to see you guys. And today's topic is the fall sales surge. Nice to see you guys. Love to see it. Tell me what your expertise is there in the comments. Welcome to the Lindsay Anderson Show. Let me preface today's topic by telling you a little story. Yes, LinkedIn is very powerful by telling you a story. So here we are in the summer, and I know summer can be a little bit slow. Yes. Okay. People do put off making decisions about buying services and those kind of things in the summer. It can be slow, but you can't let the slowness get you down, because it's a sales surge, because there's plenty of people buying during the summer. You got to remember, there's plenty of people buying during the summer. But more importantly, the more important topic here is that what you do during the summer right now will affect what happens for the rest of the year. So even if it might be a little slow, or even if you want to be hanging out at the pool and letting the future version of yourself worry about the business, my recommendation is to not do that, but let's embrace the summer. That doesn't mean you can't go to the pool. Okay. I'm celebrating 4th of July at the beach next week, my very favorite thing. But uh you want to go in with like a strategic way of capitalizing on what is about to go down in the fall. So have you ever heard this parable? Okay, I got 3 kids, so hopefully this resonates with you too. So the parable of the grasshopper and the ant. Anybody heard this? Right? The grasshopper, he is dancing the day away in the summer, and he doesn't care that fall and winter is coming, and he's just celebrating. Where the ants, they have the plan. They're taking a step day to day, taking steps. Okay, maybe they're not eating all that good harvest food today, but they are taking the steps so that when the fall comes and the winter comes, they're all covered, and they can celebrate the harvest because they put in consistent work. You haven't, Shauna, because they have put in the consistent work all summer long. So we want to be more like the ants and not the grasshopper. For those, A Bug's Life, Shauna, A Bug's Life, what from Disney Pixar, really embraced this whole idea. Okay, so we want to be more like the ants instead of the grasshopper, and that's really how you want to be approaching your business right here in the summer. In the summer, team ants. That's right. So in terms of that, okay, there are 3 crucial steps you want to be taking right now in order to prepare your business for the summer, because fall is a great time to make sales in your service-based business. Like, you can make a lot of high ticket sales. This is when a lot of people are launching. It really is prime time. The kids are back to school. People are making decisions. Christmas isn't here yet. It's the best time in your business to actually be making sales. Yes. Oh, I love it's so great to see everybody here. Kathy says, I'm going to be on Seaside on the 4th at the fair. I will be there. I will be in Seaside on the 4th, Kathy. So I will come and see you then. I cannot wait. So three things you need to be doing. We're going to talk about those today in order to get ready for we call it the September sales surge. And speaking of the September sales surge, right here on the Lindsay Anderson Show, we're going to go over some of these strategies. But if you want a real strategy, really how we're doing it, you want to watch me show you how to do these 3 steps and really prepare for the fall. I'm giving a master class and you need to go get signed up for it. If you head over to lindsayanderson.live/surge, okay, lindsayanderson.live/surge, you can go get in on my live masterclass, the September surge masterclass, your 6-week action plan for record sales this fall. Emily will be putting the link. Hey, Dasha, nice to see you guys. David says, where are these comments coming from? I'm not seeing anything. David, you're out there on LinkedIn. Hello. I'm on Instagram Live. I'm on Facebook and I'm on YouTube. So I'm multi-streaming here, David, and trying to pick up all these conversations right here on the Lindsay Anderson Show. So go get signed up for that if you want more details about what I'm talking about today. Don't miss it. I will outline for you what you need to be doing over the next 6 weeks in order to really prep your business for the fall. One more time on that, lindsayanderson.live/surge. You're welcome, David. You're very welcome. Nice to see everybody here. I would love to know what your expertise is. Say it right here in the comments. What is it that your expertise is? Now, as we go into the fall, and there was a lot of questions submitted, so we're going to get to everybody's questions today. Again, if you have questions around the topic that I cover here, please feel free to submit them. Of course, right here on the live show, I will be answering any questions you have as well. But there's 3 major things you need to be doing, okay, in order to get ready for the fall. Number 1, you got to prepare your audience. You can't you can't take all summer off of social media or selling or doing all this and think, oh, September 1st, in fact, will be after Labor Day. After Labor Day, when my kids go back to school, then I'll worry about my audience. Then I'll follow up with everybody. It doesn't work like that. If you want to take full advantage of the September sales surge, you've got to start getting your audience prepared right now. That's how relationships work. Okay, you're like nurturing, checking in with people, building your audience, posting content, doing what I call virtual black booking, which is adding more people to your audience every day. Have a method around that, as well as virtual networking, where you treat social media like you're at a networking event and you share people's things and you congratulate people and you really make deposits in these relationships and in your audience now in order to capitalize in September. For those individuals running ads in the summer is a really great time to run ads because ad costs are down and you can start adding all those people to your email list and to your social media so that when fall comes, they're not brand new to you. Because things got real complicated in 2024 when it comes to building an online business. So nice to see you guys. When it comes to building an online business, and that is that AI came on the scene. And so things changed. Like you have to build intimacy with people in order to get them to buy from you. And intimacy is like a length of time thing and checking in with people. So you have to be prepping your audience now, right now. Okay. And have a way of doing that. The second thing that you really need to be focused on is preparing your conversion event. Now that you have an audience full of people that know, like, and trust you, how are we going to get them off of social or off of our podcast or off of our email list and actually convert them into our programs? And that is having a conversion event. I recommend the invite only event, which is a masterclass you give on rinse and repeat. This thing has been the best thing I've ever implemented in 20 years of digital marketing. And if you get signed up for the September Sales Surge Masterclass by going to lindsayanderson.live/surge, then I will share with you more about the invite only event. This is the conversion event. So many times people think, well, they know what I do. I had all these sales calls. And if those people that were on those sales calls, they have the money or they're ready to take action, they'll call me. The fact is they won't. That's a fallacy. That's wrong. People will buy when they're ready and when they feel the pain and when someone that can solve that pain is in front of them, not somewhere in the back of my head. I need to remember who that person was. No, you got to be up and in front of people in order to take full advantage and be making a consistent and clear way for people to take that next step. So the invite only event, it's my favorite thing. Make sure you get signed up for the September sales surge so that you can take full advantage of this. So prepare your audience. Crucial. That happens now. You can't put that off. Number two, prepare your conversion event. You don't want to give the first time that you're giving a conversion event, a launch or a invite only event to be in September, because it's just like playing piano. The first time you do something, it's not that great. Okay. Same with your conversion events. So get some practice in. And then finally, you got to prepare for sales calls. Knowing what you're saying on these enrollment calls, knowing what questions to ask people to get that right information so that you can actually prescribe to them a right fit program. And so you need a system and a strategy for that. Again, all three of these things I'm going to be covering on the September Sales Surge Masterclass. We'll go way more into detail on those. But I want to make sure I get to some questions here on the Lindsay Anderson Show. One more time is lindsayanderson.live/surge. Looking forward to seeing you at that masterclass. So the three things are: prepare your audience, prepare your conversion event, and prepare for your sales calls. That's what you should be doing now to be the ant in the fall and take full advantage of the hotness that can be the September sales surge. So a couple questions came in. Here we go. Lindsay, why is fall considered the best time to sell high ticket services? Well, because I think I already summed this up. Summer, it's easy for people to put off. Like, we all put stuff off in the summer, right? The sun is shining. I want to go outside, but the kids are back in school. People see that the end of the year is coming. They're really willing to make these decisions. And so September, and I help hundreds of online business owners across all sorts of demographics and niches. And it's always the same. September, it's sizzling hot. Prepare now. Prepare now. Next question. Lindsay, what can I do now to grow my audience to get the most sales this fall? There's three things. Okay. Audience. That was our number one thing we were just talking about. The three things are, and Emily, if you will write these down. Number one, okay, you need to be posting consistent social media. Social media is free. It is the most, and I'm talking about no ads. I'm talking about organic social media. It's free. It's available. It's the best way to get clients. So you've got to figure out a way between now and the next 6 weeks to be posting social media content. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. And how often should you be posting? Every single day. If anyone tells you any different, they're wrong. Okay. Every day, because that's just what the competition is making us do. Like, everyone else is posting so often. So a good solid post once a day, that's what you're aiming for. So consistent social media content. The second thing is going to be virtual networking, which is you have people on your social media that you know, old sales leads, great contacts, previous customers, current customers. Start interacting with them, virtual networking with them, depositing into those relationship bank accounts. And then finally, a strategy that I use called virtual black booking, where we target people that we want to bring into our virtual network. We aim for, if I'm at a live event with anybody in the world, who would I want to go and get to meet? Social media will allow you to do just that. So consistent social media, virtual networking, connecting with those people who are already in your network, and virtual black booking, which is adding more people to your network. And you need a system for this. You don't just like guess your way into this. You have a goal every day. You set that goal, you do certain things. And then by the time fall comes, just like with the ants who are going and collecting the harvest to prepare for the fall, you can do exactly the same thing. Hey, everybody, nice to see you. I'd love to see what you do. What's your expertise? Tell me in the comments. Next question. What should I be doing We already answered that one. I'm going to skip that one. Sorry. The number one thing I should focus on in order to get more sales. These questions all kind of came in the same. And I've already told you guys, okay, I've already answered most of these questions. Prepare your audience, prepare your conversion event, and prepare for sales calls. Now, the number one thing that you should be focused on, if I had to boil all of that down, here is my piece of advice. What do I need to be do to get ready for the fall? Here it is, okay? It's about sales. Most people who are trying to, thank you so much for the heart. So glad you guys are here. Love to hear from you guys. But so many people do what I call hide behind marketing. So they busy themselves in Canva, they busy themselves writing emails, they busy themselves creating content, and they feel busy. And they're like, yes, I'm busy. I'm taking all of this business anxiety out on all these marketing tasks. But the fact is, if you are not a successful salesperson, you are not making consistent sales and talking with people and getting them on the phone and selling your programs and having these one-on-one relationships, marketing's not really going to help you so much. And I love marketing. So like, I wish it would help you. But the fact is if you don't know how to sell, the marketing won't make any sense. Like, you'll just be guessing at marketing and you won't really be targeting in on the people that you want. So the number one thing you should be doing is focusing on sales and how to make more sales. And basically your only metric should be, I want to get 20 people on a sales call every single week. Okay. That might be a little high for some of you, whatever it is for you. I'm a go-getter. Okay. 20 sales calls a week, 10 sales a call a week. And that is your goal. And come hell or high water, that is what I will do. And that's the only thing you're focused on. Fall will be a pretty great time for you. Okay. Kind of depends on where you're at. It's all about those sales, those personal relationships, and getting on a call. But the thing is, people hide behind marketing because it's scary to get on a call. I don't want them to tell me they don't like my stuff. Nobody wants the objections that come on a sales call. But the fact is, once you get comfortable with those objections, then nothing can scare you and you can continue to move along. All right. Here we go. Final question for this episode of the Lindsay Anderson Show, which is, Lindsay, what mindset shifts do I need to have to make sure that I can capitalize on the fall sales surge? I love it. Mindset. Okay. Here is what you need to know about your mindset going into September is that your business is a mirror of you. And so if you personally think nobody's going to get any call, I'm not getting any sales this summer, right? Sales in the summer sucks. No, it's so hard. I'm going to take a break because everybody's taking a break and nobody wants to pay high ticket, or where are all the leads, or whatever it is that you're saying in your head. That's actually a reflection of what you think. And then your world reflects that back to you. That's just the way that it works, because that's how you end up showing up. My favorite, hey, nice to see you, Serenity. The best way is like a sales call. So it's like this. If you go into a sales call and you think this person isn't going to buy from me, this person's going to waste my time, then your energy on that sales call is small. And this person's going to waste my time. And this totally sucks. And so then guess what's going to happen? That person's not going to buy from you. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you think this summer is the summer of high ticket sales, then you're going to act like it's the summer of high ticket sales and you're going to make more sales than you ever have. You will act in that way. And you will do the three things that I mentioned. You will prepare your audience, you will prepare and practice your conversion event, and you will practice your sales calls. That's just what you'll do because it's the summer of high ticket sales. And I'm preparing for some major magic happening in September. And you will end up bringing that energy to everything that you do. So your business is a mirror. Things aren't happening to you guys. You're choosing this, and then it's reflected back to you. It is that simple. It is that straightforward. Is anytime you have a thought about your business, about people doing stuff, or it was I'm this or I'm that, or these people, this or that, it's just really what you think about yourself. So turn it around and say, how can I change that? Why do I think that sales slump in the summer? Why do I think that? And change it. You get to choose. Who cares about previous patterns? Who cares about what you think you were or what you think you need to be. Okay. Instead, be what you choose. Don't let the past dictate anything about you. I just got off a call with a woman. Okay. This is where I'll end it for today. And it was a call, which, by the way, for anyone watching, you are welcome to apply to get on a call with me, and we'll map out these next 6 weeks. Now, that call isn't for everybody. Okay, there's a couple of prerequisites for that call, but I do recommend, if you're listening to this now or on replay, you and I can get on a call and plan out these 6 weeks with you now. And in order to get on that call, all you need to do is go to lindsaye.com. Emily, I'm wrong on this, right? Actually, yeah, this is what you should do, because I don't have that link. I'm sorry, I don't have the link. So if you want to get on that call, just type in the word call in the comments and we'll reach out to you with the calendar. So type the word call. You and I will get on a call and map out your next 6 weeks. Hey, Mike, nice to see you. Nice to see everybody. But I'm going to end with this story. Okay. I'm going to end with this story. This woman gets on a call with me. Lovely woman. She's building this business, and she says to me, you know what, Lindsay, this coach a long time ago told me I was lazy because I wasn't following through. And it really sucked. And you could tell on this call that she's just fighting this label that this coach gave her, that she was lazy. And if you're fighting that label, then you will allow yourself to be lazy here and there, or you'll allow yourself to not follow through, because consistency is number one thing in the business. And that was the real crux of our call. Was she was defined by someone calling her lazy in the past, and then she allowed that comment to affect her. Okay. It affected her, and she was acting lazy and not building her business and doing the follow through. And my point to her was, and my point to you is don't let the past dictate anything. You can be anything you want to be. If you don't, at one point in my life, I was not the most organized person. Okay. There was even a part of me that prided myself in being disorganized. Yeah, I don't remember anything. Yeah, that's just the crazy life of Lindsay. But it was not serving me, especially in a business growth kind of situation. You have to be organized, especially if you don't want the chaos. Okay. So I changed that label. Instead of allowing the disorganization label to be the crazy thing that is about Lindsay, instead I was like, no, I'm going to every step I take, I'm the most organized person you have ever met. And then I would be like, I adopted that label for myself. And then I am like, okay, what would the most organized person I've ever met? And all of those little micro actions that I would take during the day, what is the label I want for me? And I will act accordingly. So that is my point. That is my point about mindset. Okay. Is look at what's happening in your business, because it's just a reflection of what you think the story needs to be, and change the story. You have the choice. All right, everybody. Another really awesome episode of the Lindsay Anderson Show. Thanks to everybody for joining me. Today was really great. Thanks, Kathy. And I will see you at the 4th of July, Kathy, in Seaside. 4th of July at the beach, my favorite time, because everyone brings all their illegal fireworks. There's the sunset, there's the ocean, and you have this huge fireworks show before the real fireworks start. And between me and you, hey, Lonnie, nice to see you. Between you and me, we always leave when the real fireworks show starts, because we already have our fill of the fireworks and we don't want to get caught in traffic. So that's the little hint there if you're going to Seaside, Oregon for the 4th of July. Glad you enjoyed it, Serenity. It was so nice to see you. So nice to see everyone here. Today was our first day streaming on LinkedIn. So excited to be on LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, bringing to you the Lindsay Anderson Show, what it really takes to build a successful personal brand, a successful online business that is a real business that you control and not the other way around. One more time, if you want the 6-week action plan, make sure you get signed up for my masterclass by going to lindsayAnderson.live/surge. And I will see you at that masterclass, and I will see you live every single week right here on the Lindsay Anderson Show. Thanks to all, and I will see you next week. See you Instagram. Nice to see you.